Hi everyone, welcome to the Collective Soul Tarot channel. My name is Kay. It's lovely to have you here today with me. Thank you for joining me. We're going to do a collective reading again for the general public and a general reading for the collective, I guess I should say. And we're going to be using the Seer Marquetti decks here of the Gilded Reverie and Kipper together and with the tarot to excuse me, clarify. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I did. The temperatures have really cooled down, so that's lovely. It's very nice. Yes, after 3 long months of over 100 degrees temperatures, day in, day out, no clouds, and no rain except for one 10-minute downpour throughout that entire time. Good Lord, we fried. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. We are starting off again Monday, a brand new week. It is, what is it, October the 16th, Monday, 2023. Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, will you please guide and assist me in correctly interpreting the energies in the cards today and to help me see clearly? Thank you so much. And guess there's a jumper and another one. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today in this general read? Thank you so much. We're doing past, present, and future. I'm going to cut the cards and we'll have a look at those ones. Okay, come on, you get off the table. Oh my, there, gone. Now, what do we have? We got unexpected income. That's been popping out a lot, and we're doing this as a clarification for that. That's what I feel. And so let's see, what is the present day? Great fortune, which is the best card, the most fortunate card in the entire deck of Kipper. That's what it says. Ooh, and a brand new beginning or a child, quite literally a child. But brand new beginning likely. That's the future. Okay, let's clarify each of these cards. Somebody's in a very fortunate time right now, probably because they came across something that was unexpected, that was good, an unexpected good of some kind. Now, unexpected income would be some small amount of money. Now, what's small, right? That's all relative, but it could be like a bonus on your paycheck that you didn't expect. You overpaid a utility bill, or the utility bill was a lot less than you expected it to be, so extra money in your pocket, just something like that, some kind of error made on a bill, and you paid the amount expected and then it was returned to you, because I've had that several times. That's pretty cool. Get money back from the servicer. So, and the tulips card is an expression of love. The tulips was a huge symbol of being fond of and just being admired, like admiring somebody. You want to let them know how fond of them you are, or in love, or you have some kind of, it's like an expression of love without using words. The tulip was that symbol. So if you got some tulips back in the day in 1800s, you knew that someone was sweet on you. Okay, and so what's the next card for clarification? Bridges. Somebody in the past has been thinking about bridging the gap between themselves and you, or you and your person of interest. This unexpected income, this kind of fortunate discovery of resources is going to help you make that expression realized. by in some way it's going to help you reach across and be with that one in some way, shape, or form. So the great fortune, what do we have for clarification for great fortune in the present day? Please, Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, thank you. Great fortune. Setting sail with a great deal of money and emotional resources, if not other type of resources. That's abundance. That's abundance. That's great. Great abundance. This is pulling up your anchor from where you had once threw it down to anchor you somewheres, but now you're pulling it up to be able to go somewhere else. You're going somewhere else to drop your anchor. Excuse me, make sense? Okay, now the future, child. This could be actually a child. Maybe you're moving somewhere to be closer to a child that you're very fond of, because you don't get to see them very often. Maybe your grandparents and your children with their children live far, far away, or maybe in the next state or town. It could also be, maybe you're adopting somebody, a child, or it's a brand new beginning, which I think that's what it is. But it could be for you, it's a general reading. So if it works for you, that matches what's going on in your life right now. You're working on your finances and establishing a very comfortable and adequate home life for where your anchor is dropped. That's where your adopted child is going to be spending their life with you. But you've had some fortunate stuff go on here that'll help you realize the adoption that you will have to, that in the very near future, you will be thinking about how you can make this adoption happen. Or you're, fantasizing about what it would be like in the very near future to have a child that you've adopted, or, whether it's blood, that something happened that, you need to adopt a grandchild, or you're adopting a child from another country or somewhere, or from a lady who gave their, a single mother gave their child up for adoption. Also, with being a child, it could be a new life, right? You're in the near future fantasizing about this new beginning of your new life, that all this great fortune is moving you into. So this could be like the fantasizing time would be from 4 weeks from now to today, from today's date up to 3 months. So what's that? That's November, December, January. So in those months, November, December, January, you're just, you're imagining what it's going to be like very soon after that, to be able to be with the one you love, be in the certain circumstances that you have, to be able to make that happen financially and maybe physically, location-wise, and all that stuff. Courtship, yeah. Okay, so all I needed to do was pull that card out. But, again, this could be you meeting up with the person, because this doesn't have to be an actual lover courtship. It could be like you're meeting up with the single mother who's going to be adopting you, her child. Meeting her, getting to talk to her, getting to know her a bit, if it's like that. Or you're meeting up with whoever in the federal system, social workers, whatever, that you're going to be working with to make that adoption happen. Or maybe you're meeting up with one of your relatives, or or I guess like wouldn't be your son, or it wouldn't be your son, it would be their you know, baby's mama, as they say, their baby's mama, to meet with her, because she's, maybe something's happened that he's gone overseas and she just wants help with the child, or you know, they're leaving the child with you for an extended term of time, whatever it could be, right? But it also could be a love affair, because mostly because this can also still mean that you are very fond of this little girl or boy that you're going to be adopting, that you see many pictures of, maybe even met once or twice. So it's possible it could be that, but I'm going to look at it as a courtship, so meaning a romantic one. Okay, so let's clarify. I hope that was helpful. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, will you please indicate to us with clarity? Number 27, unexpected income. What could that possibly be? Can you provide us insight about that, please? Clarity. Thank you. Justice. Ooh, okay. The High Priestess. 6 of Wands with the Chariot. Okay, guys, I would say that somebody's been through a legal, you know, a legal case, some kind of legal situation where some truths have come out about what caused the legal court case in the first place, and I am going to say that it has to do with some kind of you know, marriage or long-term commitment that went through the justice system to bring balance to the energies that were prevalent at the time. Toxicity, you know, sneakiness, underhandedness, just mean and spiteful, uncaring, that sort of thing, because there was a great deal of ego, but ego and pride in it, at least towards the end of it. But there has been a ruling, so a judgment call has been made, and the money has been divided up in however way that was, percentage wise in particular. But it's allowing you to follow your dreams here, to find you know, much peace and happiness in wherever you're going in the future, as feeling victorious and triumphant. It could be a job that you're moving for. Could be a job that you're moving for. This is fast movement forward, or towards somebody else. The job may be so that it's in a place that's near your love interest. Okay, so the justice system came in and squared things away, financially, asset wise, you know, relationship obviously wise, and now you're free to offer your emotional expression of love or fondness to your person of interest, to build that bridge back. Okay, let's talk about the flowers, please. Tulips, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Cups here. Okay, yeah, I would say you have a plan and the divine is behind it. I always find the aces as a divinely inspired offer of a new beginning. So this is abundant and prosperous new beginning where you have the money and the resources that through divine intervention and your willingness, see, divine intervention, which is spirituality, through your willingness to open up to your heart, to follow your heart, let it guide you successfully, realizing that there was somebody that you really do truly love. And perhaps you quit a job and got some kind of what do you call it? You know, compensation. What do they call that? Where you, when a job ends, they give you a payout kind of thing. Maybe you got something like that. Maybe you received an inheritance from one of your relatives passing away, that had to go through the justice system, or just it was just that you got it. Okay, it was just that you got it. So that was allowing you to move forward in your life in some way. It doesn't have to mean that a marriage actually ended. Okay. So here we go. There's someone that you're interested in, that the divine is helping you with financial resources that you didn't expect to show up to get you on your way to your heart's desire, who these tulips represent. You have a plan and you're putting it in order, you're progressing in some way towards your plans. You're just waiting for ships to come in, and it might mean just that this is, you know, it's coming, but it's just not here yet. And then when you do, it's all action forward with much action back and forth. This is going to be, you know, it's going to be important communication that you're going to want to ride in and give your love interest a very friendly and supportive type of love, to let them know that it's you I love. It's you I love. It's you I want to build my bridge to. It's you that makes me that is my 10 of cups, my happily ever after, the one that ticks all my boxes, and who heals me, who's my guiding light, my star. Okay, bridges. I would see this as like a bridge, right? So is this. And yep, and so is she. Look at this, very interesting bridge here, all the way through here and over there, from the water to the land, bridging. Balance, bringing balance. Yeah. Okay, bridge card please. In the past. Six of Cups. Okay, somebody from your past that you've known for a while, that you have been okay. There's somebody from the past that you wanted to connect. You connected with at one time in the past. Six of Cups, right? You connected with, but you were not single. You weren't single, or you portrayed yourself as being single, and that connection ended, right? Abruptly ended. The bridge was burned, or it wasn't necessarily burned, but it wasn't completely built over to the other side, and this caused you a great deal of concern for all those years, or however long it's been. That's the past. You've been losing sleep at night. You were distressed over this. That all you want to do is mend that bridge. You want to you want to reconnect. You want to get that connection back. You want to build the bridge to your person of interest, who you see as being independent, you know, single and ready to go, ready to mingle, and you want them to mingle with you. But it could have been that in the past, when you were making that offer of let's talk, let's get to know each other kind of thing, you were pretending you were single at the time. I mean, if you were single at the time, why did it end? If you still have, so it's whatever works for you. If maybe you were single at the time, but you ended it for some reason, maybe they ended it. and you've just never been able to get them off your mind, and now you're ready. You're ready to be single and mingle with them, who you see as being single and ready. So take it as it resonates, as they say. Let's see, great fortune. You have 10 of Wands. Huh. So it's anything but, isn't it? The world. And the Page of Wands. Yeah, there's that Emperor back here too. See? So we have great fortune, which is feeling, you had a great deal of responsibilities and you were stressed to the max, overburdened and whatnot. And because of that, all these, just understand that when the bad things that happen in your life, things that feel like they're pinning you down and you just don't have the energy or the willpower or the emotions to get up, pick yourself up and move forward, those things are actually, what they're doing is that every time you acknowledge what you don't want, your heart ends up shooting like a star into the universe, a desire, a wish of what you would want. Now that you know what you don't want, the opposite of that goes out. And what ends up happening eventually, when you do it enough times, or when it happens enough time and you become very clear on what it is you do want, because you know what you don't want, right? You end up manifesting the very thing that is going to turn out to be, it's going to be going to be very fortunate for you. It's going to be the thing that your heart is truly calling out for, because the experiences you're having is not something that your heart desires, okay? Let's just put it that way, right? The bad experiences are not what your heart desires, but as the way this universe works, with it being like attracts like, the law of attraction, universal law, just like physics, whatever you throw up must come down. It's the same with the universal law. Whatever you put out must come back. So if you put out desires to have it differently, it has to come back to you. And that's the Magician card. You're manifesting it. You manifested an end to this, to your heavy burdens, the things that were really pinning you down and causing you a lot of heartache, physical exhaustion, mental exhaustion, emotional overload. Everything that seemed harsh at the time is coming back to you in the way that your heart put out what it is that you wanted, that you've always dreamed of, that you wished for instead. And the great news is that this is coming back to you. You've ended a cycle. You're beginning a brand new cycle with a lot of passionate ideas and resources, okay? You're just going to be, it's just going to be so much better for you, because this is passionate new beginning with the Messenger card, Page of Wands. You're pulling up your anchor so that you can put it down in the emotional depths of love, peace, harmony, abundance, prosperity, just all the really heart-desiring, wish fulfillment type of waters, okay? Right? The sea, the ocean. Let's talk about that, okay, Archangel Michael? Yeah, 10 of Swords. Something's come to an end so that you're free to do what you want to do now. Yeah. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Yay. So you're uprooting, you're pulling your anchor out of a lifetime with someone who is the Queen of Pentacles in your life. She may be in reverse in the sense that she became greedy and there was really no love lost, because there was a whole lot of sabotaging going on and wanting up each other, or at least she was wanting up you, wanting to win at all costs, no matter how that hurt you or your pocketbook, right? This is a long-term commitment, 10 of Pentacles. This is your pocketbook. And so when it's in the reverse, which it would be after seeing this here, is that it's divorce. She betrayed you in some way, shape, or form. It could have been financially betraying you, taking money, skimming money off your paychecks, putting it somewhere else, or giving it to somebody else. Or she was having an affair or affairs with somebody else. And so you pulled your anchor out of that particular emotional commitment, right? Because when you put your anchor down, that's commitment. So you pulled that out, you got divorced. Yeah. You're or on in the process of getting divorced right now. But you are moving from the rough waters of being with the Queen of Pentacles in that very challenging long-term partnership commitment with her, to calmer waters towards somebody that you want to express yourself to and build that bridge back towards. Yeah, this looks really good. It was very painful for you, very, very painful. And you were actually, it looks like to me that you had sabotaged your own efforts as well by staying in a place longer than you should have stayed. But again, all of that would have been as soon as you thought about how things are not working out for you, how harsh they are, and how you wish things would be better. There's that wish things could be better or different. It's like wishing, saying, you know, just it's got to get better. There's got to be something better than this, right? And ba-bing, the universe starts working on that for you, like click, 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 like wheels of, you know, spokes and timings and, you know, gears and things like that are just go click, 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 trying to get everything and everyone in the right place to that matches the energy of your wish, so that when it's built up enough to the point where it no longer is just in the ethers, you know, where you can't see it, it goes bam into your physical life, into your world. You have manifested a new beginning. Da, 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 right? Okay, so you've manifested a new beginning. Let's talk about this now. See, this is the sun is on the back of the deck here. All sunshine and rainbows to come after you finally put away a very toxic and challenging long-term commitment with somebody, a lifetime of however long you were with that person. You are putting that away. You're pulling up your anchor and shutting the lid on the coffin, because that's it. It's final for you. So the abundance card, please, Archangel Michael and Holy Spirit. Death. There you go. Putting an end to it. 5 of Cups. Yeah, remorse and regret for not having chosen differently or sooner. With the Fool. I would have to say that's what it is. The abundance card is knowing that you have choices, that you had a choice. The abundance card is knowing that you have, because you have a choice, you still have a choice. There's someone in your mind, there's someone on your lifeline, right? That you know as soon as you're single, you know you can just like dart out towards them. Now, whether or not they're going to have anything to do with you, I don't know yet. But maybe you know. But in any case, you did not. You chose someone else instead of her. Or now you're choosing her instead of this Queen of Pentacles, okay? You miss them dearly. You miss them dearly after things ended between the two of you. But you have now put an end to this. This is death and transformation. So you're transforming. Whenever there's a death of something, life has to get better. It has to be better. It's a transformation of yourself. Emotionally, mentally in particular, and possibly even physically. But it's because you're making the decision you were meant to make a while back, but you didn't. You were in a different mindset or whatever, and it was more about whatever it was with your Queen of Pentacles. And so you're going to be making an abundant and prosperous money and resources, what do you call it? Yeah, leap of faith. That's it. Leap of faith. You're feeling very, very excited and full of full of like, yeah, anticipation. Right now, you're feeling abundant because you let go of the big anchor you had, the heavy anchor you had with being in this commitment right here with the Queen of Pentacles. It was very, very trying, for a trying time for you. You suffered a lot of hardships, and she was just brought a lot of she was cheating possibly, and just mental, emotional manipulation. Okay, it would have confused you, left you feeling like you're less than and unworthy, and maybe she bullied you a lot. Just acted and behaved like a child in your relationship because she wanted things her way. They always had to be her way, or it was a highway. She would call you names, call you down in front of other people or at home, didn't matter. Made you look bad in front of your child or children. Just sucked the life out of you. The good life you had was sucked out of you. She was vampire, an energy vampire. So let's talk about the child, the new beginning. 4 swords after some respite time, with some more healing, respite time and healing. Very good. And feeling left out in the cold and not wanting to feel that way anymore, but doing a 180 degree turnaround, especially in your finances and in your the way you feel about your life, having been sucked the life out of you. With this one here, maybe you're saying to yourself, this is not who I am, not who I am at all, and so maybe you're getting your power back and you're becoming the person you always have been, that you really, really liked. And there's the Sun. Okay, and I pulled 4 cards plus the Hangman. Anyways, yeah. So you have, see that child right there? This infers to fertility and birth. It could be a child too, but the Sun is all about growth and expansion. So that's what you're going to be doing after you've spent much time regathering yourself. Let's see. Your income will be recovered after a long effort. New job or opportunity. Productive work, and then luck and love once you do your 180 from this. So you've been feeling left out in the cold, distance between 2 people, maybe worried about your finances. So this is all the sort of stuff that you're going to be doing in up until like mid-January to end of January. It's you having some respite time to heal, to lay it all down, all your worries and concerns, your overwhelm, your anxiety, your depression, your fears, because you're letting that all go with this business, with your married life, right? You're laying that down. You're going to be healing, balancing the water, which is from cup to cup, meaning you're balancing your emotions with your thoughts, right? Your emotions and thoughts, mind. And then it's going to be all sunshine and rainbows after that. You'll be ready. In other words, you will be ready to have that new beginning. Okay, but first, rest and healing and an awakening. Of course, the Sun can mean a reveal, which is enlightenment. You're seeing what it is that you need to do, and you're being hit with some, while you're upside down, not being able to move, maybe feeling stuck in the near future because you want to go, right? But this is all fantasy right here. You're just able to fantasize about reconnecting here. But you will be receiving an awakening in the very near future, which is going to help you jump on a ship or airplane and do what you got to do. Do what you did, what you do other times. I don't know. There's that song that's running through my head. Do what you did when you did what you do to me. Do what you did what you do. Do what you do, what you did, what you did when you did to me. Something like that. Hey, I'm not a singer and I don't remember lyrics that well. Okay, so distant horizons, please, Archangel Michael. Queen of Wands. The Moon. And the Hierophant with the King of Cups. Wow, wow. There's a passionate new beginning in the cup. Divinely inspired new path of love, a divinely inspired passion. Passionate new beginning. Okay, wow, that looks beautiful, guys. So she's your Queen of Wands. She's the one. She could have been the other woman in your life at one time when you were married to the Queen of Pentacles, or to whoever it was. Maybe there was somebody before your Queen of Pentacles that, depends when you met this one, that you're remembering. But you find her incredibly attractive and alluring. You just like, you're like, wow, 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 wee. Oh, I can't wait to be in her presence, right? The two of you together finally, physically, like, wow, 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 wee. Your emotions will not be stuffed down anymore. You will not have any secrets or fears. Okay, you're going to be shedding you're releasing your fears, you're reducing your anxiety. You are going to let her know about your secrets that you've been hiding from her, and your emotional, how you've been feeling towards her, that you've never ever told her before, because you always, you pushed them down and you kept them hidden. But the authority is saying, no, 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 you must, because this is an authoritative figure. This is God himself. Okay, you have seen that God is telling you that in order for you to have a successful reconnection with the one you love, you're going to have to move into your heart center, and you're going to have to release all your fears of the past. Okay, even your fears of the future, of what might happen when you finally reconnect. Will she, receive me or reject me, right? So the divine, and even if you were to go to an important religious figure in your life, like a priest or a minister, maybe even if you're seeking counseling, they would all say, you've got to let the past go. Got to let the past go. In order for you to have a successful new beginning, that it's not just going to be in your mind fantasizing about it, you've got to let it go. In order to have this courtship take place, to realize the courtship. All right, let's talk about courtship. The King of Swords. All right, you're going to tell her the truth, and that you want to reconnect, and okay, and that you couldn't get her off your mind. Four of Pentacles. You have been stuck on her. Ooh. Okay, well, guess what, guys? Guess what? Oh, wow, you are showing up. Okay, by the time, let's say, I don't know, are you, it depends if you're going to be talking to her from now until like middle of January. If you're actually going to reach out and communicate with her, you want to, right? See this over here? You want to, but it doesn't mean you're going to. This is also news, right? So you may be bringing news to her right now. If you don't, it might not be during this next 3-month period. But if it does, if you don't, let's just say, if you don't come forward with the message of, I adore you, I've been keeping an eye on you, I'm just like smitten over you, because I'm the King of Cups for you. You have my heart. I would like me to have your heart. You have my heart. I want your heart, right? And you're going to be making an offer and apologizing to her. And you want to be her husband, but in this, you were a husband at one time that came to an abrupt end because of, the messing around with Queen of Pentacles, third party stuff, whatever. But also, you're just telling her the truth that you've got the lawyer involved. You have been getting divorced from, or got divorced from, your Queen of Pentacles, who was messing around on you, and it was a great big tower moment, very painful time in your life that made you grow, so that you were no longer her husband, but now you're in Emperor energy, because all of this made you realize who it was your heart really, really wanted, and now you're ready to make that happen, right? You're ready to make that happen. Also, you're just saying, I'm the King of Swords. I'm telling you exactly what it is. I know you want to know, and you need to know, so that you can make your mind up and decide whether or not we could reconnect and collaborate in a relationship to forge a new foundation together. And showing up as the Emperor in the Emperor energy is going to knock her socks off. Okay, she won't expect it. It'll be a shock. An apology coming towards her in love, like deep, sincere, like I am devoted and committed emotionally and matured emotionally for you, to you. You are my one. You're the one for me. Am I the one for you? I apologize for being whatever I was back then with you that probably hurt your heart, broke your heart. And trust me, it broke mine too. That especially when I finally woke up to what was going on here with her, I finally realized this is my chance. This is my chance to be with the one I really want to be with, because my spouse, my wife, messed up. And I'm realizing it's not just because of that, it's because I really don't love her as much as maybe I had in the past, but things have been really, really challenging and difficult to be with her. Every day in her presence is like scratching the blackboard with my nails, and it's just been really, really challenging, uncomfortable, and conflictual, drama-like. There's just been arguments and disagreements between us all the time. We just can't seem to be in the same room and just be relaxed and be with each other. And then when I found out that she's having, sexual dalliances or affairs with other men, or just at least one, I was like, well, okay, obviously she doesn't want me. And there's no love lost here then. If that's the case, she can't possibly love me if she's looking for that kind of emotional connection with somebody else. So, what am I doing here? What am I doing here, standing here empty-handed in this marriage? Well, and then so you were in the dark night of the soul for a while, likely, and during that time, you were woke up. You were woke up to realizing that you have deep feelings for somebody, and maybe you've known that all along, but you never, ever, ever expressed it anyway to anyone. You kept that hidden all the time, and now it's like a brand new day. It's like I can do what I want to do. Do what you did, that sort of thing. So I'm happy for you. I'm sad for you to have gone through this heartache and pain with your spouse. But I am happy for you, very happy for you to be moving towards your heart's desires, right? I mean, that's a great new beginning. But I guess in the near future, you're really just healing a lot here. You're fantasizing about your being in a courtship, like being connected romantically with the one that you'll be fantasizing with. A new beginning. And you're in a new beginning, but things just may not be squared away for you yet right now. It's still going to take a little bit of time, a few more months of the process working itself through till it's finally ended. That's the end of it. And now you'll be able to get on the phone and say, hey, or email and say, hey, or get them physically, meet up with them, coffee, for dinner, and say, hey, it's been such a long time. Can we boogie together? Not quite, but you know. So let's, you know what, I got this deck. I've had it for a long time. It's angel messages, right? I just kind of want to see what the angels have to say about this for you before we end the reading. Do you mind? I'd love to do this. They're such pretty cards too. This is that Rodley guy. Rodley, I think. Rodley, I'm not sure. Okay. He sometimes works with Rodley Valentine, I guess. Yeah. Sometimes works with, I don't remember her name. Okay. So let's see what the angels have to say to you. Meditation brings answers, okay? This is where you'll be meditating. Start it now. I would encourage you to lay yourself down, put some earbuds in and some instrumental type of meditation or a guided meditation. Listen to that, not just once. Do it every day, and preferably at the same time of day. Because why you would do that at the same time every day is because that energy focuses there where you usually sit or lay when you do a meditation, and it helps you. It helps raise your energy. Once you get into that space again, that energy is already there, that kind of like an uplifting, ascendant type of energy. It's going to help you even move into meditation sooner. Okay, what else? Look for a sign. Yeah, look for signs that you are on the right path. I'd have to say you are, because they had the Queen of Cups, not the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands on the back of the deck, all divinely inspired, right? And I think there's an Ace of Pentacles over here too, of prosperity. It's divinely inspired. It's a big yes. You see that? A big yes. When the divine gives you these offers of new beginnings, as long as you follow your heart. And I want to say too, when you meditate, ask things like, how can I make this happen? You ask your God, ask your soul, ask your spirit guide, ask the angels. Angels, you have angels around you all the time, protecting you and guiding you. Ask them for guidance on how you can make this move, make this new opportunity happen. And then just sit in meditation quietly, quiet your mind. Try not to think of other things, but if you do, don't beat yourself up. Just keep trying to to move those thoughts out of your mind and start again. Take action. There you go. Take action. So meditate for the answers. Look for the signs that you're receiving the answers that you asked about during meditation, and then take action on those signs, whatever those signs are telling you, intuitively telling you are an intuitive person. Take action on what if you say, for example, 222, and you've seen that quite a few times, like in the last week or so, say, okay, I see number 222, and immediately whatever that comes up in your mind about what that 222 would actually interpret in your mind for you, like what does that actually mean to you? What did you once think about that's now coming back into your mind when you saw the number 222? That would be your sign, that would be your guidance, and then bada bing, take action on it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that and it was helpful to you in some way. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.